What is up, everybody? So, listen, real quick, I want to explain the difference between the applied pressure test setup and the applied pressure test itself, okay? These are two different things that we have to do during our in-cab inspection, but for some reason we keep getting them melted into one, which seems to be causing a little bit of confusion. So, let me explain a little bit. Let me explain the difference. So after we do our tug tests and our trailer service brake tests and our combination service brake tests, we need to start going into the applied pressure test, okay? The applied pressure test setup, okay? That's the test where we need to make sure that we have absolutely full air, all right? We're gonna build our air up to full, all right? We turn the vehicle off, and this is for an automatic transmission, okay? We turn the vehicle off, we take the key out of the ignition, put it in our pocket. We need to then get out and put the chocks on our tires, all right? We get back in, close the door, put the seatbelt on. We put the key back in the ignition. We turn the key onto accessory to verify and let our gauges come up, and we want to make sure we still have that full air pressure, okay? Once we verify we still have the air pressure, then we release both spring brakes and we wait for that air loss, okay? After that, that completes the applied pressure test setup, okay? Then we move into the actual applied pressure test itself. That's when we go and we put our foot on the brake, wait for that other air loss, okay? And then we start our 60-second count. But it seems like when we're releasing the brakes, we're not realizing that that is the end of the applied pressure test setup. In a manual transmission, okay, you would build the truck up to full air, all right? You would then put a vehicle in low gear, all right? You put your foot on the clutch, put the vehicle in low gear, turn the truck off, release the clutch, turn the truck back on, let your gauges sweep, verify you have full air, okay? Then you release both of the spring brakes, let the gauges drop. They should go from about 130 down to probably about 100. Once those gauges drop after you release your brakes, that completes the applied pressure test setup. Then we also, again, we go right into the applied pressure test itself, verifying we're going to go ahead and make sure that our gauges are stable. We press our foot on the brake. We watch those gauges drop another 10, 15 pounds. Then we start our count for 60 seconds. If we do not lose more than 4 PSI in a combination vehicle, that test was successful. So it's not an applied pressure setup test like a lot of people call it. It's an applied pressure setup. We are setting up the vehicle to do the applied pressure test. So I hope this helps you guys and it explains it.